Hi, it's Barb Stanley. I'm going to be giving my advocacy speech on special needs ministry in the church. This is my greatest passion. And if I were giving this speech, I would be giving it at a church leaders conference to help advocate for every church to start a special needs ministry. So here goes nothing. Today, I want to talk to you about special needs ministry and the church. And now I could quote for you a bunch of statistics and a bunch of reasons why we need to engage in this ministry. Or I could talk to you about strategies for ministry success, adapted curriculum, or even recruiting. But that's not why I'm here today, because truly, if we don't get this first part right, none of the rest of it matters. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, a friend of mine had returned from a church leadership conference much like this one. And he said, "Barb, guess what? I went to a session on special needs ministry, and if you would have been there, you would have been mad." And I said, "Oh yeah, why is that?" And he went on to say that the speakers talked to the crowd and said, "We must serve those with disabilities because we have been instructed to serve the least of these." Now I know that verse. It's from Matthew 25:40, and it tells us that we should serve everyone equally because we are all loved by God and we are all equal in His eyes. And that is 100% true. I believe that wholeheartedly. But what was also true was my friend was right. I was mad because I have known people with disabilities for my entire life, and they're not the least of anything. And if we, as a Big C church, approach special needs ministry with the idea that people in our church family with disabilities are somehow lesser, we are missing it. Because let me tell you about the people with disabilities that I know. Brian has cerebral palsy and autism, and he is the most likely to be a heartbreaker when he grows up because he has dimples and a smile that goes for miles, and girls love that guy. Alex, who's also on the spectrum, is the most likely to become a boss someday because she knows what she wants. She is not afraid to go after it. Caleb, who has severe epilepsy and a developmental disability, is the most compassionate person I know and the most likely to see someone in need and go help them without being asked. And Hunter, who many may look at and see a child who is nonverbal and non-ambulatory. Hunter is the most fierce warrior I know, because if he weren't, he wouldn't be here today, because that kid had fought and fought and fought to beat the odds for survival. And he's a feisty one. And so who are these least of these people who are spoken of in Matthew 25:40? Well, I don't know, but I do know they are not the feisty and funny and fierce people with disabilities that I know who the church is being asked to serve. I propose a new verse for special needs ministry in the church. Romans 8:37, and it says, "No, in all things we are more than conquerors to Him who loved us." This is our verse, because with Christ and with each other, we can conquer what is difficult. We can see what is most important in each person, and we can stand in our way and open the doors for everyone. Special needs ministry is hard. It is. But so is anything worth it. We are not asked to do what is easy, but we are asked to be brave and to be missional, to see everyone Christ sees them, and He sees the most in each one of us.